Hi, good morning. My name is Chris Davis, founder of and CEO of Faith Youth Services. It's a 501c3 organization, nonprofit, and we work with at-risk youth. At-risk youth right now, where at-risk youth means youth that are probably involved, not necessarily involved in the legal system, but they're struggling in some way, shape, or form. If they're in foster care system, that's also a kid that's at risk. If a kid that's in the community that is just not functioning effectively, that's also at risk. For me, how I got started with doing this type of work, I worked in the school system. I was 6.5 years in a high school, Gibbs High School, and at 3.5 years, I worked at Fairmont Park Elementary. And just to see the dynamics working with those schools, because those schools were from tough schools in St. Pete, just to see the dynamics right there, I realized that we had to do something to bring about a change. And working with the foster care system, and the foster care system, I never understood the dynamics of what's going on there. And just to do this now, I realized the foster care system also have the same mindset, not mindset, but the same dynamics, where you find kids that have aged out of the foster care system and are going into prison. The data is very clear that kids who were part of the foster care system, especially male, and more so black males, 70% of the time after they age out, in 2 years, they're either incarcerated or homeless. And for me, that was very troubling, because I saw that. I say, when a kid is not giving support, intentional support, that we will continue to have this pipeline to prison. And it doesn't have to be in our school system. It's in our communities. It's also in our foster care system. And to me, that is the driving passion for me. How can we as an organization make a difference? I think we're doing that. I think we're coming alongside a lot of kids, and we're seeing the difference.
Hey y'all, my name is Lexi. I'm 19 years old, and I aged out of foster care last August, and I've been working with Mr. Chris. He's helped me a lot through this journey. He had like a really nice summer camp program, and he'd take us out like every weekend to do, like, we went jet skiing, like you can go and do stuff too. Like, you don't, just cause like you're a foster care kid, you don't have to like feel like you're not like everybody else. Like, when he takes you out, it kind of just feels like somebody's doing something for you, like they show that they care, because not a lot of people do that. You don't have to be in the foster care system for long to see like they have the struggle. To see like everything. Like, you could be in there for like a month and you'll just notice a lot of things. Well, personally speaking, I think Mr. Chris has helped me like on like respect, because I used to be like so bad. He's helped me a lot on respect, and like controlling my anger, and like when I got into some legal trouble, Mr. Chris was one of the only people that like really talks to me every night. A lot of people in the foster care system, like, they look at kids and they'll be like, oh, they're bad. Like, that's all you hear a lot. And like, they'll tell you, like, even like the transporters and stuff, they used to tell me like, you're bad, like try to kick you out the car and stuff. Mr. Chris never done that. Like, he doesn't really like to give up on people.
My name is Donovan. I'm from Turban Springs. But I moved all over the place because of foster care. Before I went to jail, I was in this group home called Next Chapter. Mm-hmm. That's where that's how I met Mr. Chris. And he's the only person that I really talked to while I was locked up. He's the only person who's actually really helped me with stuff. He's a kind, caring-hearted person.
My name is Henry Jackson. I knew Mr. Chris for like 12 years. I had met him around the time I was on probation. And I guess I was heading down like the wrong path and being like angry and stuff. And he ended up having like a good talk with me. Talking to Mr. Chris about, I guess, like personal and family issues and everything like that. And finding Christ. And the more I get to know Christ, it went from like a transformation from the old me to the real me. I know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. I know the right thing to do. Cause I used to just be so lost before going to church. Just not having a purpose.
What about you guys? What's probably one of the moments you want to start talking to Mr. Chris about, Mr. Chris? And
He always gonna put the bill on me.
That's right. Other kids that we're working with, that are right now still struggling, but I know that we can help them. I know they can be helped. I know that for a fact that they can be helped. If we just come behind them and support them intentionally, we can make a difference. The 70% kids that are in the foster care system that's going to be incarcerated or homeless, we can bring that number down. It's how can we do that? It takes community. We're only one piece of the puzzle. There are ways that you can support us. First of all, you can pray for us as an organization. If you're able to give financially, you can give to it, you can donate. If you have an old vehicle that you're not using but it's run up, it can be driven. We'll take that and let these kids learn how to fix it and drive it. You're listening and you think that, man, I can help in mentorship. I can come alongside a kid that is struggling in different ways. There are ways that we as a community can come alongside and help these kids. Our organization is called Faith Youth Services. Our website is faithyouthservices.org.